So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Russell Westbrook out there with Payton. Then it's Kemp. Then it's Durant. And it's Allen in at the 3. And for the Bronx, Ben Simmons is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Dominique Wilkins. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Mitchell in at the 2. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Durant with it. To the wing right side. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. That one a little long. Has break the Bronx. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here's Durant. Unloads from 13. Rebound, Wilkins. Stolen by Allen. No one near Payton as he lets it go. The Thunder with another miss.
3 misses to start the game. Still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
The drive by Schroeder. Simmons on the rebound goes to the Thunder. Mark, you look at Ben Simmons. Is he the best Australian-born player ever?
Well, you got to remember now, Kevin, and you would know this from your research, Kyrie Irving was actually born in Australia, lived there for a couple of years, and still has dual citizenship. So I'll leave that one to the fans to debate. Irving or Simmons as the best from Australia.
Here's Mitchell. The shot is good off the backboard.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Kemp. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
The shot's good from Westbrook.
Like how confident Westbrook is close to the rim. Gets high off the ground and releases his shot quickly.
Lays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Kemp. And here's Westbrook. Fires at the elbow. Wilkins gets the rebound. Has break the Bronx. Here's Mitchell. Ball's knocked loose. It's taken away by Payton. Kemp kicks to Payton. Oklahoma City moving it around. Kemp with the bucket.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
And Ray Allen gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Bronx. Dwayne Wade comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And Gilbert Arenas subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Wilkins against Allen. Stolen by Haywood. Now here's Allen. He's guarded closely. And Payton gets it to go on the assist by Allen. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Thunder.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnover.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
13 feet away. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Now here's Wade. Outside Arenas. And the 3 off target. And stolen by Arenas. Passes it to Abdul-Jabbar. Over in the corner, Allen. There's a minute left to play in the first quarter. That one goes in.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
The Bronx trails by 4. Arenas dishes to Simmons. Back to Arenas. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. It's not going to go for him. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Haywood. That shot is off. Simmons with the defensive effort. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And another miss by the Bronx. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Payton outside. High post shot. Sigma. It's good on the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Arenas passes to Simmons.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And that does it for the first quarter. Thunder out in front, leading by... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
So for Oklahoma City right now, they've got Lewis. Williams is out there with Ellis. Then it's Paul George, and it's Sigma in at the center position. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They lead by 4. Chalk up 2 there.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
On deep, Arenas. It's hauled in by Sigma. Sigma's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's Ellis on the wing. Wade is covering, and it's sent back by Russell.
Great timing there. Outstanding instincts by Bill Russell. In the long reach, it's a wrap.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Gilbert Arenas. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Bronx. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Wade. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Gilbert Arenas. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Kemp's checked in. Now here's Williams. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Outside Lewis. A rebound by Bill Russell.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more. He got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it, Kevin and Greg. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Brown's checked in. About a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Well, it doesn't matter where you place him in the lineup, Clark. Miles Bridges is going to make some plays.
Well, I love his rugged quality he has, guys. I mean, he can guard anybody at the 3 or 4 spot. Doesn't mind going up against guys that are bigger. Everybody knows about his athletic ability and dunking it. But he's got more in his package than that.
Kevin Durant's checked in for Rashard Lewis. And Brown drops them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
The drive by Schroeder. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Brown the pass to Kemp. Ellis outside. Garnett against KD. Over in the corner, Brown. Shot clock at 5. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Schroeder dishes to Russell, and Bill Russell slams it in.
And the relentless nature that is Bill Russell. Always working for the best scoring opportunity. Won't find one better than that.
Brown finds Durant. Off target from the wing. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Bronx. They trail by one. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
So it's the Thunder now. Now here's Durant. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. As break the Bronx. Here's Bridges. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
And the Thunder with some changes. Haywood's checked in, and Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Ellis. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. .158 left here in the second.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
.157 left in the first half. Westbrook kicks to Haywood. Durant feeling it out a bit. Westbrook against Schroeder. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. To the inside. Russell. And Bill Russell slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Here's Bridges. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, what I love about Bridges is just the all-around game. He scores, rebounds, passes, and defends well, too. Just an exciting young prospect.
And some changes here for the Bronx. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Garnett. Wade comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And Gilbert Arenas subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. It's stolen by Wade. Here's Simmons. Oh, what?
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
Here's Johnson. 55 seconds left to play here in the half. And so Oklahoma City again turning it over. Bronx making a switch here. Wilkins is checked in. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Up top, Simmons. Haywood covering, and Bill Russell slams it in.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Well, you look at Ben Simmons and that great body of his and the skills of a guard. That is an incredibly unique combination.
Abdul-Jabbar is checked in for the Bronx. Allen outside, trying to get something going. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Allen's got 5 now.
Allen is lights out as a three-point shooter. Love how fast his release is. Staple gun quick.
Arenas with the bucket.
This offense just continues to impress.
Yeah, getting hotter and hotter, Greg, and they're really cooking now. Actually, cooking with gas, and you know what kind of heat that is.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Shoots a fader. The Thunder pull it in. It's deflected. Here's Allen, and it's Allen with the jam.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
And so it's the Bronx, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll return shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, dance team. Join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Dennis Schroeder is out there with Mitchell. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then it's Kareem. And it's Wilkins in at the 3 spot. That's Alvin Gentry's 5 as we get into the second half. Now here's Durant. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Johnson. They get it back. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. It's Wilkins with the drive, and it's Wilkins finishing it off.
Boy, the human highlight film. Wilkins that time crushing it off the dribble.
Oklahoma City trails by 11. Schroeder with the ball. Now Payton defending. Wilkins passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Johnson down low. Covered by Mitchell.
The massive wingspan of Abdul-Jabbar, impressive. Kareem easily swatting away shots.
And Wilkins slams it in.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
3 on 3. It's slammed in by Wilkins.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Bronx making a switch here. Garnett's checked in. Lewis checked in for the Thunder. Ellis comes in for Johnson. Kemp can't hit.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Now here's Ellis. Following the miss by Sean Kemp. Ellis, that's good.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Bronx.
The pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Over Kemp. Abdul-Jabbar misses. And so Payton will bring it up for the Thunder. Lewis on the way. Defended by Wilkins. Lewis down low. Working on Garnett. It's It's deflected.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound. So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Peyton against Schroeder. Ellis. And good that time. Ellis has got his second basket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Garnett. And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
How fierce is Garnett down low? I mean, when he's close to the basket, he is aiming to make a statement.
The Bronx shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here. Bridges, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Haywood's checked in. Paul George comes in for Rashard Lewis. Brown, he's checked in for Ellis. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Peyton. A free throw good from Kevin Garnett.
And Garnett, a vocal leader, always trying to psych his guys up and get into the head of the opponent.
Stolen by Mitchell. Fast break, the Bronx. Here's Bridges.
Oh, that was world recognition. Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdown.
There's a minute 40 left in the third. Westbrook scanning the floor. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
And Russell Westbrook is as explosive a guard as we've seen in the history of the game. An incredibly gifted scorer who can also punch it on you.
Russell, he's checked in for Kevin Garnett. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Here's George. After the Bronx picking up a basket just moments ago. All sorts of time. No good off the back of the rim.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bronx?
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Now, here's Schroeder. On the wing, Mitchell. Mitchell is double. Back to Schroeder. Here's Wilkins. From outside, off the mark. Oklahoma City trails by 21. Here's Brown. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Brown's got 7.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
They retain possession. 20 seconds left here in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you look at Wilkins, everybody talks about the spectacular athleticism, but in some ways, I think he's just underrated as a basketball player. Just does so many things well for his team.
And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Allen. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter. Here's Arenas. Fires from deep. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Bronx with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Allen out there with Durant. Then it's Williams. Then there's Johnson. And it's Kemp in at the 5, down low. Simmons. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
And what patience from Simmons on offense. I mean, really skilled at making the defense get a little shaky when he has the ball.
That's good from Simmons. And Simmons drops them both. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Thunder. Stolen by Wade. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And you know, guys, Wade is a terrific teammate, always willing to give up the ball and share the sugar, if you will, especially when his teammate is wide open.
Now Williams. And the whistle blow. It's going to be on Gilbert Arenas. That'll be his second foul of the game. Kemp against Russell. To the middle. Johnson surveying the floor. Passes to Williams. Pocket 6.
And offensively, they have laid an egg here in the second half. The missed shots are piling up, and their field goal percentage continues to plummet.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
From three-point range, the Bronx working now with the fresh shot clock. Johnson against Bridges. Outside, Simmons. Outside, Arenas over Johnson. And it's good. With time running down on the shot clock.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Bronx making a switch here. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Peyton, he's checked in for Dennis Johnson. It's blocked.
And the impact Bridges makes on the defensive end, showing he's not to be messed with.
Poked away. Back to Wade. And it's Wade with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Arenas dishes to Bridges, and Bridges jams it in.
And solid at just cutting through the defense. Give Bridges a lane, and he'll make you pay.
Here is Durant. Hey, yo, get on Durant! And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Kemp. Will it go? And he drops it in from the low post.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Arenas with it. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Remarkable range from Arenas. I mean, there's no shot he can't make, and there are very few that he won't take.
Outside, KD. A minute 50 left here in the fourth quarter.
That's his first personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
Ethan Payton, a super vocal guy, constantly talking up a storm, always trying to get into the heads of the opposition. He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Here's Simmons. Paul George making his last shot. Arenas misses. 1:24 left in the fourth.
Bronx foul. That's his second personal.
That free throw is good from Ellis.
There may be long-range shooters with better numbers than Ellis, but no one has more confidence. There isn't a shot from any spot on the floor that Ellis doesn't think he can sink.
Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Now here's Schroeder, and stolen by Williams. Dishes it to Ellis. Lopez with the block.
You could see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
The drive by Schroeder. Sean Lewis bowls it in.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Schroeder kicks to Lamb. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The wide open look here for Lopez.
Ben Simmons. That's his first personal foul.
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They've got an 8-0 run. On pass to George.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Schroeder. To the paint, intercepted. They push it up, 4 on 3. Pass to George. And it's blocked by Simmons.
Well, you got to respect the athleticism and the willingness to defend that Simmons has. I mean, he's a skilled shot blocker, too.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
So no problem for the Bronx as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect.